My parents kicked me out at 18, saying my brother deserved the future. 4 years later, he walked into a job interview for my company. I was the older brother who never quite shined bright enough. Caleb was 2 years younger, but acted like he owned the world. Teachers loved him, relatives praised him, and my parents? They decided early on he was the one. First, Caleb got new clothes while mine came from clearance racks. Then he got out of chores because he had to study. Then my room became temporary because he needed more space. 3 weeks after I turned 18, Mom told me Caleb was taking my room. You'll sleep in the den until you figure out your next steps. No discussion. Just eviction in my own house. A week later, I found out they'd transferred my car, the one I'd worked all summer to fix up, into Caleb's name. For insurance reasons, Dad said. I stood there watching him drive off, music blaring, while Mom told me I didn't need it since I wasn't going anywhere. Then came dinner. Wine glasses raised, celebration mode. I asked what the occasion was. Mom smiled. We finalized Caleb's college plan. Early admission to Wilmore. We're putting Grandpa's fund toward it. All of it. I dropped my fork. All of it? The fund Grandpa left for both of us? Dad shrugged. You're an adult now. You'll figure it out. Caleb's future is more structured, more promising. He's our best chance. I nodded slowly, went to the den, and stared at the ceiling all night. At 6 a.m., I walked out. No dramatics. Just gone. The first month, I slept in my friend Jonah's garage. It was cramped, cold, but it had a roof and an outlet. That outlet became my lifeline. I worked double shifts at a hardware store, took every extra hour I could get, started learning IT through free online courses at 2 a.m. because insomnia is productive when you're building from nothing. Then, a year later, came the real betrayal. I was cleaning out an old email account when I found it. A message from Caleb to Mom, dated 6 months before I got kicked out. Subject, private. Inside was my college acceptance letter, the one I never received. Below it, Caleb had written, should I delete this, or do you want to? They didn't just favor him, they sabotaged me. Intercepted my acceptance, deleted my FAFSA application, and made sure I never got the chance they were handing him on a silver platter. I sat there staring at that email for an hour. For years, I thought I wasn't good enough. Turns out, I never even got to compete, but instead of breaking, I used it. Enrolled in community college, got my IT certifications, took an internship that became a full-time job, worked late, studied hard, and climbed. Within 3 years, I was leading a team. Within 4, I was a hiring manager. Then Caleb's resume landed on my desk. I recognized the name immediately. Same hometown, same birthday. Listed Wilmore University, but I knew he'd dropped out halfway through. His resume was inflated. Vague job descriptions covering multi-month gaps. Freelance tech support that probably meant resetting someone's router once. I asked to sit in on his interview. When he walked into that conference room and saw me across the table, his face went white. Let's begin, I said calmly, motioning to the chair. He sat down like a man walking into a trap. I asked standard questions. Work history, technical skills, why he left school. He fumbled through rehearsed answers, sweat forming at his temples. Then I opened my laptop and pulled up the email. You recognize this? I asked. His eyes locked on the screen. The message, the forwarded acceptance letter. His question to Mom about deleting it. Silence. I used to think I wasn't good enough, I said evenly. Turns out, someone just made sure I never got the chance. Caleb opened his mouth, but I raised my hand. Interview's over. You're not qualified. You've inflated your experience, and we take resume fraud seriously here. His voice cracked. Henry, please. I need this job. I stood up. Kind of like how I needed that acceptance letter, right? I sent a file to Wilmore's admissions department. Browser logs showing Caleb had accessed my accounts, deleted my FAFSA, changed recovery emails to Dad's. A week later, they blacklisted him permanently.